everyone. There were many updates for energy of the month for June, saying that it's a very important month, and I'm feeling it deeply myself as well. It's a month to manifest. Very strong energy supporting us, shifting into higher timelines. It's not an accident that we have been releasing so much in 2025 and the beginning of the year. There was so much that we let go, at least those of us who work on improving ourselves constantly in expansion. So, in this month, we are to focus on manifesting the future. This month is magical, so I'm feeling like this is really important to focus and be determined, and to see what you want to create, to see that optimistic outcome of, and carry that energy of it's going to happen. I am possible. Yes, I can. Right? So whenever, if you still have fears or doubts coming up, you gotta let it go, at least for the time being. Just give yourself a month to be super positive and take daily action to take inspired steps to create your vision, to manifest it in a physical reality. It's a major opportunity for humanity and for us on an individual level to achieve something that would have taken so much longer to achieve in the past. I feel every day that I'm expanding, and it's as if I'm stepping through portals and shifting timelines constantly. Today on the Schumann graph, I've seen 3 different spaces that usually indicate the timeline jump or timeline shift. And we had at least a double, maybe a triple happen this morning. So that's exciting. But of course, I want to remind everyone that we don't have to wait for the collective to catch up. Those of us who are meant to go a little bit ahead or a lot ahead, we can do it. We have the freedom of choice to proceed. We don't need to wait for anyone or anything. That which is in resonance with what you are supposed to be creating, with the people who are meant to stay in your life, will be around. And don't worry about the rest. That is the message that I'm getting. Remember that you are a sovereign being. You are making decisions. You are making choices for yourself. You have the freedom to do it, and you have the responsibility that you take, that is yours to take for them as well. You are no longer a victim. We cannot be both sovereign beings and victims of circumstance. So we gotta make a choice here as well. If you are feeling like a victim, it's the time to shift perception. See where you are empowered, see what your strengths are, and focus on those. This month has to be clear of all the distractions, all the negativity, as much as you can master. Practice on a daily basis. What else? Yes, proceed with the energy of passion and love. I have a lot of inspiration and downloads, and I have a feeling that a lot of people are getting the same. We are being offered so much love and inspiration, and new ideas emerging. So to act on it, to take inspired action, is perfect. Receive, process, integrate, and take steps. But then when we infuse that with the energy of love, by opening our heart chakra, because when we are following our soul path, we are coordinating the mind and the heart, right? We are coordinating what we are feeling, what we are being drawn, so the passion gets infused with the energy of higher love. And that's unstoppable. That is magnificent. My spirit keeps reminding me to be in my heart. Because when we are in judgment or in fear, we shrink. When we're not allowing ourselves to love, when we are regulating our heart chakra too much, we are creating blockages in energy. We can be discerning, but not judgmental, because those are completely different energies. When we are judgmental, it's usually stemming from passing on judgment from biases, previous beliefs, traumas, fears, and the judgment that we have for others. There's a shadow side that we have that for ourselves as well. It brings our vibration down. When we are discerning, we can do it from love and wisdom that infuse our life choices with love and wisdom, and then discernment becomes more as intuitive knowing than a judgment that we pass on another out of negative outlook or belief that is outdated and still in our mind programming. So it's a continuous cycle of releasing the ego and aligning yourself with the higher mind, with the higher knowing and the heart to go forward. A few things that happened to me in the past few days. I started waking up around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've never been a morning person, so people who know me from the past, that is a miracle on its own, that I would not be recognizable. Now I don't have to go anywhere early in the morning, but my body wakes up before my alarm, which I set, sometimes I set for 7 or 6 o'clock, but I wake up and I'm fully rested and I'm active all day, being creative, skipping around, and I just love waking up in the morning so early and greeting the day when it's still nice and tranquil and slow before the hustle and bustle of the day starts. And then it gives more time to create in the daylight. I don't know, something is getting synchronized and flowing more naturally. I've stopped watching Netflix because my life feels more interesting than any of the shows. And I want to invest time and attention to my inner world, to the world that I am creating every day, to wake up, enjoy, and think, what am I going to create today? You know, to be a conscious manifester, it's such a gift. We are here to have an adventure, to play. I will keep repeating that because we've heard enough of the opposing ideas about what life is. So I feel like I need to reiterate over and over so that it sticks. We are to embody our soul energy, to have an adventure, to have joy, to come back to innocence and purity, to that inner alignment of who we truly are. And then when we do that, we became radiant. We start looking younger, more vibrant, we have more energy, we are magnetic. This morning I went with my son to his appointment, and I was just waiting on the street, waiting for him to come out, kind of being lost in my mind and my heart, thinking how we need to proceed with love going forward, and what a joy it is to flow in that loving state. And then I got a compliment that I don't think I've gotten before ever in my life. This guy just stopped by and said, "Oh, can I get an autograph?" And I was confused for a second, like, what do you mean? Like, my channel is not that popular yet. There's not many people know me, but he's like, "Oh, you just look incredible." That is the power of magnetism. When you walk on the street, you shine and people notice because you smile at them, you hold them in love, you radiate. So yes, you make tremendous, tremendous difference in the world with your presence, visibly and invisibly, through energy waves. You sending off love in all directions. There's so much suffering out there, and many empaths like myself, we want to change the world. But the contradiction here is that we sometimes lose ourselves, we lose our spark because the world becomes too heavy to carry. And then we want to check out and we get sick. And some of us even leave this earth. It did happen to me a couple of times that I wanted to leave. But thankfully I did not. I am happy that I hang on and held out until I reached this point, because I wouldn't have want to miss this beautiful process of ascension. My throat chakra's gone. This beautiful process of ascension and feeling yourself expand daily and being elevated, having this beautiful energy coming through you, feeling the love for life, for the fellow human beings. No matter where they are on their journey, you can hold them in love or neutrality, whatever's easier. But when you reach the space where you are joyful and blissful and free, that you could truly offer that love with which you overflow. Wishing you all so much love. Bye-bye.